this is my topic for context of Aladdin. So I decided to look into ancient China and sort of social class within ancient China and reflect on how socii would have fit into this sort of archy and social and society. So social class was determined by birth. So if somebody was born and their father was a peasant, they would ultimately be a peasant. That's sort of how it works. And the divide was not so much between different levels of wealth. It was more between those who were illiterate and literate. So those who could read and write and were well educated would obviously get higher jobs, but they were also sort of middle upper class. And those who couldn't were often peasants. So lower class were peasants, farmers, labourers. Some owned their own sort of taverns and stuff. Middle class were merchants, politicians or civil servants. And upper class was obviously those who were very wealthy and obviously the emperors and their family. And so being upper class had many perks. So they learned to read and write, which was obviously so important within the social divide. Women heavily perfumed themselves, so others knew that they were wealthy. And I think this sort of relates to Lotus and Socii, as they would have probably heavily perfumed themselves. They wore silks, which was obviously a very expensive material. They grew their fingernails